So coming back to Nigeria, there have been a number of developments. So one of which is uh, former Minister of Justice, Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. It was announced, he wrote on a social media page that he was invited by the EFCC to come and answer to some allegations. The EFCC is the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Nigeria, saddled with handling issues of financial misappropriations, fraud, and all that. So the EFCC usually handles these high-profile financial crimes and all that. So Malami said he was invited by the EFCC, and he answered the call of EFCC and spent several hours with EFCC. After he was released, he also released a post, said that he has been released by the EFCC. What I will say about this is this. Malami was the Attorney General, Minister of Justice for 8 years, from 2015 when Buhari won to 2023 when Buhari left office. So for about 2 years now, he's been out of office. So I'm now wondering the timing, right? Why did the EFCC wait till now to bring this? The timing is kind of suspicious. It's suspicious because one, Abubakar Malami is one of the key members of the ADC, which is the African Democratic Congress, the party that has been adopted by the opposition coalition. So a key member of the opposition coalition. He is of the APC, of the CPC arm of the APC, of the Buhari CPC arm of the APC. And he seemed to have, left, or is leaving APC to throw his weight on ADC. So the ADC now has been making a lot of strides in recent times. In recent days, you see Atiku Abubakar picking his membership card, El-Rufai picking his membership card. They are still waiting on Peter Obi. Then Malami has been part of the ADC train. He has been part of the coalition, opposition coalition, has been attending the meetings. And in recent days, Abubakar Malami announced that he was going to run for governor of Kebbi State come 2027. He initially had plans in 2023. Prior to 2023, he wanted to run for governor of Kebbi State. Then he was minister. So at that point, there are a lot of ministers under Buhari's cabinet who were interested. Some were interested in running for president, some were interested in running for governor and other positions. So, and then you have the CBN governor then, Godwin Emefiele, wanting to run for president whilst remaining as CBN governor. So it got to a point that Buhari felt that there are so many people in his cabinet or in his administration that were running for office and they were not attending to their duties and all that. So Buhari now gave them ultimatum, like a week or few days ultimatum, that if you want to run for any office, you submit your resignation. Because according to what he said, the Electoral Act and I think there are some changes in the rules that would, unlike before where there was a shorter time between when you pick up the party ticket and do the primaries, there's a shorter time between that and when the election would hold. But with the new Electoral Act and all that, there's a longer time between when the party primaries will hold and when the candidates would emerge till the election is a longer time, So unlike before that the candidates, the people, those who were running for office would wait and wait close to the election before they think of, resigning or stepping down or something like that. In this instance, there was a long time. And so Buhari now gave them ultimatum: resign within so time, or you'd if you want to run, resign. If you don't resign, you know what will happen there. Of course, you will be sacked or something like that. So at that point, a number of them now, went the plans they had. Like Abubakar Malami wanted to run for governor of Kebbi State. He now changed his mind that he preferred to still stay as minister to the end of Buhari's term than to resign as minister and go and contest. So Abubakar Malami changed his mind. Chris Ngige of Minister of Labour changed his mind. And a number of people changed their mind and they chose to remain as ministers, to remain there. Like Emefiele to also change his mind. They chose to remain in their position till the end of Buhari's tenure. But others who really wanted to contest went ahead. Like Amechi, Minister of Transport, resigned. Emeka, forgotten the surname now. The Minister of State for Education then is from the Southeast, resigned. So a number of those who really wanted to contest resigned. But for Abubakar Malami, he stayed on as a minister. And that is how he did not contest. He did not get to contest for governor of Kebbi State again because he had to stay back as Minister of Justice. So now he is saying he's part of the ADC and he's saying that he wants to contest for 2027. Few days after he said he was going to contest for EFCC inviting him. You understand? I'm not talking about the merit or demerit of the case. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a case to answer. I'm just saying that the timing is kind of suspicious. And this is something that the EFCC does that affects the credibility of the EFCC. There should not be an appearance of bias, of favoring one person, or favoring somebody from one party over the other. If Abubakar Malami was still an active member of APC, an active supporter of President Tinubu, will the EFCC have brought this issue? Can you not say that because Abubakar Malami is part of the opposition and all that? Whatever the case he has, 2 years on, they left in May 29, 2023. It's more than 2 years that he left office. Why has the EFCC not brought this case before now? Why wait until you see him making political moves and wants to contest in the next election? That shouldn't be the case. It has been shown that there appears to be some level of politicization of the cases that are being taken and all that. So what happened in Delta State? The former governor of Delta State, was alleged to have misappropriated up to 1 trillion naira and all that. He was invited by EFCC and was greeted by EFCC. And not long after then, himself and the current governor of Delta State left the PDP and the former governor. The former governor was the running mate to Atiku in the 2023 elections under the PDP. And Delta State is one of the PDP stronghold. You understand? So it does appear that the EFCC case that Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, former governor Ifeanyi Okowa, the EFCC case that was brought against him seemed to have precipitated his moves to leave the PDP to join the ruling APC, and also to convince his protege, person he supported to be governor, who is the current governor, Governor Sheriff, to leave the PDP and join the APC. So it does seem that the EFCC now is being used as a tool through which the ruling APC is trying to get people to either join the ruling APC or face a corruption case, which is not supposed to be so. If somebody has corruption case, the person should be made to face the corruption case. We saw what happened with what seemed to be happening with Willie Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State, who is having EFCC case up to about 4 million naira misappropriation of funds and all that. His case was supposed to come up later it was supposed to hold later part of this November. Then few weeks before the case is supposed to resume in federal court in Abuja, there was rumor that he has died. After the rumor went viral that he has died, later he now posted a video that he has not died, he's still alive, and all of that. And now the case he has with the court has been what do you call it now? Has been adjourned indefinitely. You know, so there are these tactics, there are these things that are happening where you have people have corruption cases. You wonder why there is so much delay in trying to bring up a corruption case against somebody. And when it's getting to the time, the person feigns, oh, I'm sick, oh, I'm almost dying, and so all of that. And they now keep postponing the case, which is quite unfortunate. If people have cases that they have to answer, is public office they had. That public office was given to them in trust, and they're supposed to do right by the people. So if they use the office to misappropriate funds, then action should be taken without bias, without favor or anything. They should be made to answer for it, and if they are found guilty, if they are convicted, then they should be made to face the law. Another issue is that of former President Obasanjo and former governor of Ekiti State, Ayo Fayose.